ASMR. Hey everyone, Hoolie ASMR here, and today I'm going to be doing a programming ASMR video. It might be a little bit shorter than the usual ones, but you might learn something, hopefully, by the end of the video, in how to program in C#. C# is a programming language made by Microsoft, and it's mainly coded in a program called Visual Studio, which you're looking at right now. Today's project is we're going to be making a program where you push a button and something happens, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it, including typing all the code up. So the first thing you're looking at here is your main window, which is what you usually look at. So when you start the program up, this is what you'll first see. And first we're going to add some buttons in. So we're going to go to the toolbox and add a button. We're going to drag it on here. Now we can make this button as big as we like. We can also change the text on it, and we can also do stuff like make it different, have different settings, but I'm just going to leave them by default by now, so I'm just going to call this one show message. So if we click here, it's now changed to show message because we changed it in this wee box down here. So if we put the wee button down here, we can double click on it, and it will display your code. Now I'm going to zoom in a wee bit so you guys can see what we're doing here, and I'm going to run you through what each bit of the code means, so you have an understanding of how this all works. But this is the initialize component screen. So this is the first thing that happens when you launch the code. It starts up the program, and this bit here is the code to run the button. So it says button click, and when you click this button, it will then do something. So what we want to do is we want it to display a wee message when you click the button. So we'll type in the message box show, and then now we have this bit of code here, and in these little two brackets we're going to type something in. So probably something really dorky, but ASMR is cool. So what this does is that when you click this button, a message box will appear and show ASMR is cool on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to click this all star button up here, and we're going to wait for it to run. And it should appear any minute now. Okay, so here is our wee program, and as you can see it's the window that we saw earlier with the button. And if we click this button, it displays our message, ASMR is cool. Now there's a few more things we can do here. We can have it so it displays a message from a text box. So say you type something in, it will display it. Now this is a bit more advanced, so I'm going to go a bit more slower here. So we're going to go back into our toolbox, and we're going to grab a text box and drag it on. We're going to make this text box really big. So we're going to go back, we're going to call this text box something. because it's always good practice to call your objects in your code relatable things that you will recognise when you work through your program. So we're going to call this message text. So we've got a box called message text, and we've got a button called just button. So we're going to double click on the button again, and we're just going to quickly take this out. Now what we want it to do is we want it so if we type something in, it will display it when we click on the button. And to do that, we need to make something called a string. And a string is just a piece of text. It could be a word, it could be a number, either or. So we're going to call this string, we'll just call it text box string. Now, what usually happens is that we can close this off, and I'm going to do that here today. So we're going to, now what we want to do now is we want to display whatever we put in the text box into the message. And to do that, we just type text box string equals message text dot text. And what that means is that whatever we put in the text box is going to be put into this what we call a variable. And a variable is basically like storage. You or a letter or a parcel, you put something in it, and the program will recognise it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to display it. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to take a message box and show it. Now originally what we did was that we told it what to say. We said, you message box, you're going to say ASMR is cool. But instead, we're going to have it say whatever we like that we put in the text box. So we're going to say text box string, and we're going to close this off. So what we've done is that we've basically made a little bit of storage for whatever we put in the text box. And when we display the message box, it will display whatever we wrote. So if we run our code, what we're going to do is we're going to take out whatever it says here, and we're going to type in this is a test message, and we're going to click show message, and there we go, it's displayed the message, this is a test message, and we're going to click OK and the box disappears. So we have that now. You can display any message we like, and it even works with numbers as well. There are thousands of ASMR videos online. We'll click show message. Oh whoops, sorry, now we're a wee blurry here. It works with numbers. Show message. There are 1,000 of ASMR videos online. So it works with both words and numbers. There's a lot of different things you can do. So we're going to close this down. And yeah, this was a very short 10-minute video. if you like this, let me know, and I'll carry these on. We'll go into a little bit more advanced things. I'm not sure yet, but it should be fun. And leave a comment or anything you like if you've learned anything, or if you like the thing a bit more advanced. Let me know, and I'll gladly make another video. So thanks for watching if you stuck around this long, and I hope I catch you in the next ASMR video.